What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Card Shop Adventures Japan Edition. This is going to be Nagoya Day 2. We are going to be first heading out to Wanderlust. Now you might be asking, didn't you go there yesterday? Well, I did, but they actually have two locations. This one is going to be less collector based, but I do think that there's going to be some stuff that I'm going to be interested in, some stuff that I'm going to be picking up, because the first one just had so much fire. Like, there's no way this one is also going to disappoint. So we're going to hope to start 1 for 1, go 4 for 4 overall, but we'll see once we get there. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright guys, so we are at Wanderlust, and this is their second location. I just want to start by saying I cleaned house here. They had a whole English display and I was like, I bought everything. But let's just start with here first. So they have a DDS PSA 9, 420,000. That's like what, 3,000 USD? It's not too bad, but you can negotiate down though. I negotiate a lot of the shit that I bought. They have a Asian English LOB Red Eyes. Doesn't mean much. PSA 9 Ultimate Rare New Ruler Red Eyes. We have Dark Magician Girl 20th Secret Rare. This is the most expensive 20th Secret Rare, I believe, DMG. It's the hardest to acquire at least. We have IP Masquerena 20th PSA 10. We have SM51 PSA 9 Seiyaru PSA 9. We have Advent of Union as well as Tactical Evolution booster boxes. We have Sengenjin and Firewing Pegasus. That Firewing is actually a really good price. We have some booster packs, and then we have this Championship Tokyo 2018 YCS trophy. This is kind of cool, to be honest with you. Really sick. We have an old Yu-Gi-Oh display, DMG Secret, $200. This is not bad if it's mint. This poster right here is from the Shonen Jump celebration. I don't remember where it was given, but they had one in the Shonen Jump store this year for One Piece, but this is the Yu-Gi-Oh one. This is their English display, and this is where I said I cleaned the house. You see these? These are all English alties or secrets, and I pretty much bought every single thing that was near mint or mint, and the prices were really good. Like, they were willing to work with me for some of the pricing. I mean, there's not really a ton left anymore, but after I was done with it, I pretty much bought everything that was like of value. One thing I did was like check off a lot of like the junk alties here. This is their Asian English display, by the way, right here. These are all AE, but yeah, I checked off a lot of the junk alties that I needed. So this is what's left over. All of these, I would say, are not LP. Like, for example, Raigeki here, this is mint. It's just, it doesn't look that good, and I'm pretty sure it's some faded. The DeLoreans are all mint here, but how many DeLoreans am I gonna get, right? I wanted the Star Eater, but the price was like so disparate from the rest of like the other stuff, so I passed on it. The Bujinki, I wanted to buy. The artwork is just so crazy, but it had the little nick at the top, so I passed on it. That's their display. In terms of here, these are all like playability. By the way, like, this is a Yu-Gi-Oh centric store. In terms of collectability, this is what they have up here. Japanese. They have some volume 1 stuff here, as well as volume 3 Gate Guardian Tokyo Dome stuff. Come down here, we have some limited edition. For how rare people claim these packs are to be, like, these cards are everywhere, bro. These are some of the exclusive ones though. Like, these are ones that fetch a little bit higher, obviously. Your BLS Ulti here, Big Shield Gardener. Like, we never got these in Ultimate Rare, obviously. And then this is the Rush Duel selection. Again, nothing really special here. Really all mid, to be honest. This is their display area, by the way. This is something that they run, which is like their lottery thing. I guess it's their own custom booster packs. And I'm guessing these are stuff that you can win. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's Wanderlust, and I'll show you guys everything that I picked up once I get home with my Japan like purchase lot. All right, because I spent a lot of money here. It was pretty worth it. All right, so that was Wanderlust. I have to say, this was probably the best experience I've had shopping in Japan, to be honest with you. Pretty much every other store was trying to nickel and dime me for like top loaders when I spent like $1,000 there. These guys, they had no problems, like literally without me asking. Everything was put in top loaders. Everything was put in a deck box and they just handed it to me. Like, just a very, very pleasant experience. This Wonderliz is fantastic. This is the one on the second floor, by the way. This is the one I'm talking about. We just visited. The one from yesterday was also a really pleasant experience as well. It's just, they weren't as negotiable, which is fine. Like, that's their right. But man, like, they were trying to like nickel and dime me for like 2 top loaders. I just wanted 1 top loader from the front and the back of the card of the stacks, right? Like, it's like 10 cards in each bag. You just put 1 top loader. Like, that's all I'm asking. Nope, they would not do it. So I was like, yeah. These ones, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Highly, highly recommend them. And their selection is amazing. That's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Based store. Highly recommend them. 10 out of 10 experience so far. All right, guys, so I never thought that this would happen. Like, I mean, it rarely happens in Canada, but I never thought it would happen in Japan, man. Someone recognized me? What's your name, bro?
Mati.
Mati?
Yeah,
nice to meet you, bro. What are you doing here?
I've been buying loads of Pokemon cards, like non-stop. Yeah, I've been here for 3 weeks.
Are you a Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh? Or just
like,
Pokemon?
I do buy Yu-Gi-Oh though, for personal stuff.
Yeah.
We make Connor really cased. He is like
amazing.
He is like massive Yu-Gi-Oh collector.
All right, shout out to Rarely Cased. Rarely Cased, man.
We bought the sleeves as well.
Yeah.
Like the sleeve.
Oh,
I got the
Oh,
bro,
you're kidding me, bro.
Honestly, the quality is so good.
I love it, man. Thank you so much,
because I got the Pokemon ones.
Yeah.
And then he got the Yu-Gi-Oh ones, obviously because of size difference.
Yeah.
So good.
What do you think of the packaging?
Mate,
it's nice, right?
Clean, you know. We seen
nice.
it honestly, right? Connor was like, oh yeah, like the packaging's so nice. He's literally got a display with just the package, like, you know, like the packaging.
I love it, man. Thank you so much. Honestly, like, this is so amazing, man.
Like, honestly, he's gonna be so jealous. You know what's funny? Connor actually goes to me, Strictly Sealed in Tokyo, or like in Japan, like as you in Japan. I was just like, yeah, Sam. As I was walking, then I just was like,
crazy,
I said, so I was like, I think that's Strictly Sealed, and I was just like, oh my god,
that's crazy.
Honestly,
bro.
like Connor is obsessed because you know, like the quality of video and stuff like that. Like honestly, like proper appreciate like your, you know, like what you do when it comes to content. You know what I mean? It's like,
thank you, bro. Honestly, it really means a lot. It was super nice meeting you.
Too,
hopefully, I'll see you around.
Yeah, mate.
Well, that was a very interesting and surreal experience. I never expected to be recognized outside of you know, my hometown or whatever, but yeah, I mean, very, very cool. Shout out to Matsi and his girl for hanging out and chatting. Thanks for the store recommendation. I'm going to be visiting them soon. But as you guys saw, we were just at Wonderliz, which is right there. Now we're going to go to the building across, which is called, I don't know what the building is called, but the store is called Clove Base, which is one of the higher end card shops that exist here in Nagoya. Alright guys, so Clove Base was closed unfortunately. However, I am gonna try and make a stop in one more shop called Magi, Card Shop Magi. This is one of the bigger franchises here and they also have an online store. So we're gonna stop by there before we call it a day. Let's go there. This is Card Shop Magi. This is highly acclaimed. There's a lot of hype behind this shop, so I figured let's go in, check out their prices, see what their selection, and see how they rate on like a collector's scale. Let's go in. Alright, so starting off, this is their main Yu-Gi-Oh selection. We're gonna begin with some heat. We have Starter Box, Blue Eyes White Dragon, Tokyo Dome, Volume 3 Red Eyes, Mystical Elf, a lot of volume cards here. Because they're white stickers, it means that they consider them to be near mint to mint condition. This is really, really good because check out the price here. This price is fantastic, right? I do see a little bit of silvering though at the top of the Red Eyes, but I mean, it can't be that bad. I don't remember what these guys are called, but these are like the McDonald's / limited edition cards. We see them in like pretty much every single shop here. Tokyo Dome, we have premium packs, and then we get to OCG Altis, Gemini Elf. I mean, these prices are really, really fair. You know, the Red Eyes here is like a little bit questionable because I see like a lot of whitening on the edge there. 2 D-Mox, 2 different prices, probably condition variants. We go down, we have Horus, we have XYZ, Paladin, pretty much every single old OCG Alti other than SM51. These are the Pride Altis as well as pack 1. This is actually a really good price. I might pick this up. Wait, how is the non-alt art more expensive than pack 1 alternate art? That's weird. Yeah, I might actually pick this one up. We come down here, we have some premium pack from Tokyo Dome, more premium pack Tokyo Dome. Again, it's a bunch of 25ths. Now there's a yellow sticker, so these are LP condition, Someone's Call, and then volume 3 Red Eyes, OC as hell, Jesus. We come up here, we have more 25th and 20th. Anything stand outish? Oh wow, look at this. This is $100. I'm gonna actually inquire, see how the condition is on that. We have the alternate art, Harpy's Feather Duster, that just released. And then we have true Exodias here. I might actually pick up one of these as well. So yeah, that's the display here. This is the main display. We come over on this side. This is their 30% off rack, I'm guessing. I mean, that's what it says. I'm not guessing that, but so I guess these are 30% off, including this price, which is quite nice. I might actually pick up these reprint Exodia pieces because they're so cheap right now. We have a pack 1 E-Hero Stratos Alt Art. We have FMR OCG equivalent. Yeah, decent selection, I guess. This is their Pokemon one, but nobody cares about that. We shift over here. This is their high-end display case. Some One Piece prize cards, but I have no idea what that is. Like, I don't know what these are. And then what's really cool is this. We have DDSs as well as DOR Blue Eyes White Dragons. This is the most expensive one, and I'm guessing that this one is mint. And then here we have a PSEC Blue Eyes White Dragon PSA 10. Actually, the price is really good. It's pretty fair. We come over here. Some high-end Pokemon, bunch of waifus, and then some signature Shikishis. We come up here. This is really interesting. We have Magikarp as well as Rayquaza Pikachus. I love these cards. I would love to get these in like CGC 10 Pristines. They're so nice. Again, bro, like One Piece is taking over, man. Yu-Gi-Oh is so dead. We have some booster boxes up here for Pokemon. So their Trap Chicks deck is more expensive than other stores, but check out their premium pack box. 10% cheaper than every other store. And then they have the 20th anniversary Duelist box, sealed. I mean, this is the cheapest I've seen so far, so really, really nice. This is their Pokemon selection and One Piece selection. I really want this, but like people are charging off the ass. Like, it's so insane. So I'll just hard pass. Yeah, I mean, this is Card Shop Magi. This is their Yu-Gi-Oh selection, and I think if I was to rate it, it would probably be an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10, not too bad at all. Thanks for Card Shop Magi for allowing me to record as well, by the way. All right, let's move on to the next store. So I just finished at Trading Card Shop 193, and I have to say, that store has fucking bangers, bro. That store is crazy, okay? Now, I cleaned out pretty much everything in near mint to mint condition English in terms of alties and ghosts and stuff like that. There are a lot of ghosts remaining. There's just not stuff that I'm into. So if you guys want that, you definitely check them out. But I definitely say the standout of that store is the playmats. These guys had everything, bro. They had World Championship 2016, 2017, like the world ones, okay? Not like the ones that are given to like qualifiers or attendees. Like, we're talking about the ones that are like have the monster card prevalent on them. Those go for like hundreds of dollars, and they had like a lot of them. They also had a lot of really cool like DMG playmats. They had, you know, the DMG playmat with Magic Cylinder, where like the box is Magic Cylinder. It's super cool. They had that. I had not seen that yet. They had Dark Magician versus Blue Eyes, Yu-Gi-Oh! Day 1 Magician's Combination from Nagoya. They had Dark Magic Burst from Nagoya as well. I think that one was 2018. I copped, don't worry. I'll show you guys in the video. I copped a bunch of them because I think I'll be able to give it to you guys for a decent price where I can make a little bit of money, but it's still way cheaper than anything on eBay or anything like that. They didn't have PSA cards, but they did have a pretty big selection of like World Championship cards. That was actually, oh yeah, they do. They had a lot of World Championship cards that like not like the sealed ones. We're talking about like the qualifier ones, the ultras and the supers. Definitely think that store is definitely worth checking out. I think it's 8.5 or 9 out of 10, maybe an 8 after I just finished with them. But I mean, the guy was sitting with me for like an hour, bro. He was like, okay, check condition. Okay, check condition. Like, for literally like 10 rows. Okay, we went card by card. So my wife was to my left. She was checking TCG prices, making sure everything's okay. Now, this is to say I did pay over TCG prices. So you're not going to get TCG near mint prices, but you are going to get mint cards for over TCG prices. So that's what I'm looking for personally, right? Like if you're trying to get TCG near mint, go to TCG. You're not gonna get them here. Here I had to pay a little bit more, around 20% more. Like if a card was 30 bucks, I paid 40. If a card was like 100 bucks, I paid 120. But I get to see the card in hand, right? And everything was like pristine. So I'm really happy about that. All right, guys. So that pretty much wraps up all the Nagoya card shops. We're just at a pizza place right now. We're gonna order some pizza and then head over to the Death Note exhibition, where I'm gonna be seeing like the original artworks that Oba did. I'm a huge fan of Death Note, as well as the art style, as well as like the whole mangaka. The way that he draws is just so remarkable to me. So we're gonna be able to see original manga panels from the creator of Death Note in that exhibition. I'm not sure if they're gonna allow me to record, but I'm gonna try and sneak some footage for you guys. So I guess before we head over to Kyoto, let's wrap up Nagoya with the Death Note exhibition. That's pretty much it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. That's day 2 of Nagoya and the end of Nagoya. We're gonna be heading out to Kyoto and then Osaka next. And then we're also gonna be visiting Osaka Comic-Con. So the trip is still jam-packed, so stay tuned for the next episode in Kyoto. But in the meantime, hit the like button, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And if you guys want to support me further, you guys can pick up your own TCG accessories at strictlysealedinc. I have binders, sleeves, all that good stuff to take your collection to the next level. You can use Japan 5 to get 5% off while I'm on this trip. Pretty much for it from me. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you learned something. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.